Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everything in between, welcome to the Ramble and Reacts. It is Creased Shirt Jack. It is Creased Shirt Dave. Hope you're all doing well today. Today, we're going to be reacting to Sleep Token. It's a new band that we've never heard of and we've never reacted to before. No, I can't do it, man. But no, this is a song off Take Me Back to Eden is one of my favorite songs by Sleep Token, and Jack has never heard it. I'm going to be introducing it to Jack. Jack's going to give me his honest opinion. I'm going to give him my honest opinion, and we're going to rate it at the end. You guys, let us know what you think about Sleep Token Granite, what you would like us to react to next, and I'll try and not stutter over my words when I do my introductions. So without further ado, let's get into Sleep Token Granite.
Let's do it.
Sulfur on your breath, granite in my chest. You will never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. Fury, too damn late. Reason dislocates, and you'll never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. All's more than just a body in your passenger seat, and you are more than just somebody I was destined to meet. I see you go half blind when you're looking at me.
Of course.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
This is very liquid wonderment in my ears so far. I very much like the general sound of it is very smooth. I would say just very smooth.
Yeah, it's got like a it's
So-
got like a I don't even know. It's like almost on the cusp of baby making, you know? It's like quite, you know, it's
It's
just
a baby maker.
yeah, it's just and I think Take Me Back to Eden specifically was just this really just charismatic, smooth. It was almost smoky, you know?
Yeah.
Like just you've not heard a lot off this album really, so
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
we did
Let's keep.
we obviously did Windward.
Yeah.
Look to Windward, and you know, great album, but you know, no fantastic album. I'm gonna give them their dues. It is a great album. Take Me Back to Eden is one of my favorite albums, and they just the level of production and just the quality of the work on this album is just it's just great. It's just amazing. There is a reason why this really did put them on the map, I would say. So
No. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting hearing that. Then that this kind of put them on up
yeah,
there.
oh, absolutely.
Right. Let's roll it, man. See what else is to come.
Between the second-hand smoke and the glass on the street, you gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need. But when you sit there, acting like you know me, acting like you only brought me here to get below me. Never mind the death threats, plotting at the door. We'd rather be 6 feet under than be lonely. And if you had a problem, then you should have told me. Before you started getting all aggressive and controlling. You only drink the water when you think it's holy. So keep an eye on the road, or we will both be here.
Pause.
Absolutely.
Would I be right in saying that like a fair few of his like song themes seem to be around relationships and kind of things like that? Like I know that's not uncommon, but like this isn't the first time I feel like I've heard him singing about
Yeah.
some situation in terms of a relationship, right?
Yeah, I'd say that's quite a common theme for them. Yeah,
Yeah.
like just
This is another. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're cool. Go.
This is another one that I can. It's a lot more of Wild Class as like a mainstream song in terms of. I don't mean that in a negative way. I wouldn't be surprised to hear this on like local radio or something like that. Similar to what's happened with Turnstile recently. I actually heard another one of their songs
Yeah.
on Radio 1 the other day. So like I said, and I said that to you previously, I wouldn't be surprised to hear these guys come up on like mainstream radio a bit more often. I know that other people have commented and said, "Oh yeah, I've heard them in so and so and on this and that." I personally haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you have. You?
No, I don't listen to too
No,
much
no.
radio though. I'm very much in my
Yeah, that's fair. Like I only when
but
I'm in
yeah.
the car, but yeah, you kind of connect your Spotify, don't you, when you're in the
Yeah.
car? Yeah,
I do all that
cool,
shit.
cool.
Yeah, man.
that's,
I think, yeah. I just want to touch on that, like the idea that
Yeah.
somehow being mainstream or commercially viable is inherently a good or a bad thing, rather than it just being a thing, right? I think it definitely
Yeah.
comes with its own sort of pretenses, like, you know, the judgments that if it's popular or it's pop viable, that it's somehow not a good listen. And I think that's fundamentally just
Yeah.
not a good comparison. I think yeah, don't get me wrong, I think there's a reason, and there's definitely a rule that would to some degree suggest that, you know, if it's very pop friendly, typically it is quote unquote simple, a good listen, and a lot of people can get behind it. But I don't necessarily think that's always the rule. I think there is definitely exceptions to that. I think that it's definitely not the case always. But I like the fact that alternative genres are being pushed mainstream more so. With that said, I don't know. I like that it's being more accepted. I think it's just constantly being more accepted. Like, alternative genres are constantly, like, they're huge anyway, but they are still alternative for a reason, right? They're still considered the alternative thing because, you know, it's just not something that a mainstream audience typically will listen to. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting to see where metal's come.
Yeah, I'm definitely not using like the whole radio thing as a gauging of success.
Yeah.
I'm just simply saying, like, I wouldn't be surprised to hear this. Whereas if I heard something that's like super heavy on the radio, like mainstream radio, I'm like, oh, like, although I gotta say, like, there's certain radio stations that do make more of a push to advertise alternative music now, which is nice. But yeah, I just mean it in terms of, like, I just wouldn't be surprised to hear it. Because it does feel, this song feels like a more like a mainstream song, but in a good way. Like,
yeah, I fully get you.
wondering where it's going from here, or if that's the end. There we go. That's extremely meaty, isn't it? Very meaty. Ooh, nice little cymbal. Can I hear that again? That little cymbal work. I really like that. It's really nice. Yeah, we got it again. Good. love the little cymbal work there in
Mm.
between those fills. I like the fact that he used it multiple times as well. I don't feel like, well, I guess from my perspective, I've not heard the drummer reuse too much. Like he'll trickle in
Yeah.
something that's like, damn, that's really nice, and then that's it. You don't hear it again. But that one, he like repeated that a few times with the whole cymbal work. And it was a really nice song.
Yeah.
It was chill.
Chill. Yeah.
It follows a similar pattern to a lot of their songs, right? And there's definitely a pattern for me with their songs. They've never progressed into or from what I've heard so far, they've never progressed into anything like upbeat. It's always very much like, you know, that slow kind of chugging,
Yeah.
or starts very melody style and then progresses into the slow chuggy, more like not traditional breakdown, but let's say breakdowny type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
So-
one of my favorite tracks by them, and
Yeah,
I think there's a reason for that.
nice.
Yeah, because it's just paced so nicely. I think it's like it just goes at like this cruising speed, and even with the drum work, like because that's like, let's be honest, the drums is one of the biggest things for Sleep Token. 2 is an absolute genius. I say it all the time, but
yeah,
just like as you say, the cymbal work, just the creativity behind it, even at this tempo. It just fits so nicely. It's got this like real fucking just appetizing, isn't it? It's just real nice.
I guess I'd like describe the last section as like the icing on the cake, right? You've already got a nice, smooth, melodic kind of theme going on, and although it transitions into a heavier segment, it still maintains the theme and works with it well. And complements it. While simultaneously taking it to a kind of another level musically. Like, again, I've said this multiple times, but it's just the way that explains it best to me is the layering of the music is done really well.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, I enjoyed it, man. I would give it I think it's gonna have to be a 8 turtles out of 10, mate, to be honest. Don't ask me why turtles, but that's just where I'm going today. Turtles. Little tiny turtles. Finding Nemo turtles.
This one,
Dude turtles.
It's one of my favorite Sleep Token songs, man.
Mm,
This song is just a solid piece. It's just so fun. It's chill. It's got a tasty breakdown. It was one of the first songs I heard by them.
Okay.
So there is that as well. But I just love it. I love it for what it is. I give this 9 boulders out of 10. Yeah.
9 big old boulders.
9 sedimentary rocks out of 10. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
love
man.
it.
What do you guys rate it? Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Jack, do you have any final words? Any final thoughts?
I don't, other than just another solid track, and that I hope everyone is doing well. If you've watched this far, beautiful people, I hope you're all doing great, and thank you for the continued support. It has been a pleasure, and we'll see you all again soon for another reaction.